explain the conditional statements in Java. Now, the conditional statements such as if else, if, switch case statements. And later I'll show the execution of these statements for using VS Code. Coming to the if statement, now this is a flow chart. Now here this is a symbol for condition, this is a rhombus symbol. And here we are receiving the input. Based on the input, we are checking the condition. If the condition is true, then the body of the if statement get executed. If the condition is false, we are going to directly after the if statement. And we continue for the further statements. So here the condition may be like A is greater than B or A is equal to some value. Okay, so if the condition is true only, it is going to work. If the false means outside the if statement, we are going to execute. If we see the syntax of this, we have if keyword, and here we are writing the conditions. As I said, the conditions such as A greater than B or A equal to B, where we use the relational operators to check the condition. If this condition is true, then the statement 1 get executed. And after that, we just come out of the if statement and following statements will also get executed. If suppose this condition is false, this statement will not get executed. But after the if statements, further statements, whatever are available here, will be getting executed. So here the problem with the if condition is we don't have else part. Else part implies if the condition is true, we are getting this statement. If the condition is false, what is the alternative answer I need to give? So that is a problem in the if condition. Now coming to the if else statement, where we can overcome the if statement problem. So here also we receive the input and we check the condition. If the condition is true, block of if, that is the body of if statement, will get executed and followed by the further statements after the body of the if statement get executed. If suppose the condition is false, here we have the else part. So here this is going to skip and we have else block separately. This will get executed and followed by the further statements. Now, the syntax of this, same if keyword followed by the condition. If the condition is true, statement 1 get executed. If this condition is false, the else block get executed. So else is also one of the keyword where we write statement 2. So here you can see the comment. Statement 1 get executed when condition is true. Statement 2 get executed when the condition is false. Now we have if else if statement where multiple conditions can be worked out. Where you can understand this flowchart. You will take the input. If the condition 1 is true, then the statement get executed and the rest of the conditions get skipped and directly goes to the after the all the conditional statements. Whatever the statements are further written will be getting executed. If suppose this condition 1 is false, you go for condition 2. If this is true, its block get executed and after all the conditions, the further statement get executed directly. That means these all things will be getting skipped. If suppose this is also false, you go for condition 3 and if it is true, the statement and after the all conditional statements, the further statement get executed. If suppose this is also been false, then we're going for the else part, which is a mandatory statement what we need to get executed. Because none of the conditions are matching, then finally I need to put the default answer. So I can put here and based on this, I can go for further statement execution also. That means whatever is been written after these statements, then that particular code will get executed compulsorily. Coming to the syntax, if condition 1 is true, statement 1 get executed. If suppose this is false, again one more condition I'm checking, else if. else if there is a space here, else if condition 2 is true, statement 2 get executed. So like that, you can get n number of statements, like statement condition 3, statement 3, then condition 4, statement 4 like that. Then if none of the conditions are matching, then we directly go for the else part and this statement get executed. So when it executes when the condition is false. We have a switch statement. Now this can be called as an alternative for the if-else statements. Instead of writing so many if-else conditions, I just take the input and based on the input, I create an expression. If the expression value is equivalent to, like we have case 1, case 2, case 3, they are called as case constants. If the expression is being equivalent to case 1, that is the one value, then it becomes true. Then only that particular block gets executed and it directly goes to the after the switch block. If this is false, if the case constant is not matching, that means it is false. That it goes for case 2. If the expression is matching with case 2, that means it is true. Then case 2 block get executed. And finally, after the switch case, these lines are executed. Code after the switch state. If suppose this has also been false, then case 3, then if it's true, then case 3 block get executed. If this has also been false, a default block we need to write, like else part is. In the previous slide, we have seen the else part last block. Here we call it as default block. That means if one of the case constants are matching, the default block executed, and after that particular switch block, whatever the code is written, that get executed. If you see the syntax of this, we have a switch keyword, and we go for the expression. The expression could be number or character. So if the value is matching with the expression, then that statement will get executed. So this is a case is a keyword. So we call it case constant. So the expression should match with value. Then this get executed. And we apply break. Break means so need to come out of the switch case statement directly when the condition is mentioned. And you can see so many number of case statements you can write. So like that, you can write n case statements. So it depends on your application, how many case constants you want. That one you can write. And you need to apply break. Suppose this many cases, whatever you have written is not matching, then you need to write one block called default. So the default statement get executed. Now we go for execution part. So I open the Visual Studio Code. This is the environment for the Visual Studio Code. Now here first you create one folder, called as project folder for Java. So how to create a folder. So you go for file, then new file. Then here you have a list already. You can select a new Java project, or if more number of options are there, you can type like this and select. Now it is going to show something called no build tools. Work with source code directly without any build tools. And we have a specific tools for the specific purpose of applications. So as of now, I'm taking this one, just click that. And now it is asking where you want to save the files of Java. So you need to select one folder. So I want to create one folder. So there is one folder called Java VS. One in that I'm creating one subfolder. So you create one subfolder and give some name. I'm writing Java VS. So here, this has been created under Java VS1. So can you see here Java VS1 under the new folder? Now it will be changing to Java VS4. So you can see Java VS2. You select this folder and click select the project location. Okay. I'll just click this one so that the arrow mark pointer need to be towards down. If you click like this and you create new file, it will be storing into the root folder. But I want in the subfolder. So you click this and you can see that arrow mark should be pointing down. Now here we have a icon to create a new file. Just click that. Now here I want to just show you how you are going to create a if statement program, and you just put .java. So any application we are working when you are working with Java, no, you need to give an extension called .java. So I'm giving if demo.java, just press enter. Okay. Now here I'll write like class if demo. Then big static void main, string arguments. Then here I'm taking some value like int a equal to some file. And I want to check the condition if a equal to. I want to print, right? Print like a is equal to 5. If I want to print like this, a is equal to 5. If the condition is true, then I want to print it. And after that, I want to write a normal statement. I'll write like a outside statement. Outside if statement. Simple statement. Okay. So now what I've done here is I open a business, and you know uh, every program we need to use the class keyword. The class extension. This is the class name. And we have the main method for execution. So I've already given description about public static void main in my previous video. You can just go to the previous video to find out what is the description for these public static void and main and the string arguments where we use for command arguments. Now here I've taken a variable called a, and it is storing a 5 value since I've given integer. I want to check the condition if that a really is holding 5 value or not. And if the condition is true, here we need to put double equal to. Double equal to is implies equal to operator, that is a relational operator. Single equal to here is assignment operator. So if the condition is true, then you need to print, it's not the print then a is equal to 5. Two statement. So whatever you put in double quotes here, starting and ending, will print as it is. And I open here if statement and closed it. Then after the if statement, I'm writing the normal statement. It's a string without the println outside if statement. So this line get executed compulsorily. Okay. If the condition is true, this is get executed. And if the condition is true or false, this will be getting executed. So for this program, my expected answer is both. So you just save the program. So any point of any modification you do for your application, need to compulsorily save and run. So here we have a button called run. So just click that. And here you can see a is equal to 5 and outside statement. So since the condition is true, a is equal to 5, the condition is true, then this line will get executed. And after the statement, this particular line will be getting executed if the condition is true or false, because there is no way related with any condition. It's a normal statement. So that's the reason we got both. So now suppose if I write a is less than equal to 5. Not equal, less than 5. Less than 5. Now here, the condition is failed because 5 is equal to 5, not less than 5. Now this will not get executed, but this get executed. Because this is a normal statement, right? Here the condition is failed. This line will be skipped and it comes out of the particular block. And here, this line get executed. So, but you need to save it and run. So we got an error. You can see here, outside, if statement get executed, only one line. This is the output. Because the condition is failed, this particular line was skipped. This particular line was skipped. Okay. Now here, actually, we don't have else part. Now that is one problem what I was saying earlier also. So now we'll go for the next program. So again, you go for new file. I'll write here if else demo dot java and press enter. Now here automatically get the structure because of prefixing, suffixing dot java public class if else demo. What is the class name? Why we are writing public? It's for the global access. So any class can call this or access this particular class from within the package or outside the package. Main method, public static void string arguments. Now in this, just I will write an application to check whether the number whatever we are taking is even or not. So I'll take one number n equal to some 5. Okay. And I check the condition if n mod 2 double equal to 0. Then I need to print system dot out dot println the number is even because mod is going for remainder. So 5 divided by 2, you're getting 1 as a reminder. So 1 equal to 0 false. So what I need to print else part. So we have an else keyword. Here, write like system dot out dot println the number is odd. Okay, then you close the main method and you close the close. Okay. So once again, I will see here we taken n as a variable and I'm initializing that n with 5. If n mod 2 equal to 0, that means if the remainder is 0, the given n value, then obviously the number is even category. If that is returning apart from 0, like remainder will be apart from 0, like 1, 2, or 3, then it goes for the odd number. So we'll just check. So here we are covering both if and else part. If the condition is true, this block. If the condition is false, this block. So just save this program and run. Our expected result is we need to get the number is odd. So you got the number is odd. Okay. If suppose I'll change this number to 10, now you need to get the answer. Just save the program, any modifications and rerun. Okay. Again, you just save it and so what the number is even. Okay. Mm. We'll take one more program for repulsive. So again, you click this new and then write if else if demo dot java. So again, that structure is great. So directly you can type public static void main string arguments. Now here we'll take some value called q. It's some 65. Just I want to see that a particular student is getting 65% and which grade is going to belong to. Okay. If its a value is greater than 90 and a value less than equal to 100. So I'm writing like system.println is getting something grade A plus. Okay. Then else if one more condition. If that if the student is not getting that much, then what? So one more condition. If k is greater than 80 and is nothing but the logical operator what we are specifying, double ampersand, k less than equal to 90. Then tell it it is grade A. Okay, I'll just change here. It's grade A. If suppose the student is not able to get this many marks, one more else if you write down. Else if k greater than 70 and k less than equal to 80. So here I can write the grade B. So one more condition. Else if k greater than 60 and k less than equal to 70. Then I can write grade C till one more condition. If k greater than 50 percent, k less than equal to 60. Then grade B. Now if the student is getting, we have to go to the else part now. If the student is getting below 50, maybe we can write here else if k value is below 50, then I can print system dot println of. I can write grade A. That is a fail. Yeah. Otherwise, else part last. If whatever the student master getting, the giving no, is not appropriate, so you can write invalid input. invalid input. Please enter number between 50 and 100. Okay. So you can see multiple conditions. We have started if, then one more condition else if, one more condition else, one more condition, one more condition, one more condition. Finally, if the none of the conditions are matching, then we go for the else statement. Okay. Now after this, it was the main class. Now we'll save this program. File. When you run the program, so here 65 is there. 65 is in between 60 and 70. So we are getting grade C. So we'll see. Getting some error. Those part also. Hello. Hello. Here we are not with the semicolon. Okay. Then again save and again run. So here you got grade C as a correct answer. Okay. So in this way you can go for if and else, if else if conditions. Now one more program will see for switch case. Again you click new and here I'll write switch demo dot java. So here again use type main method. I can switch off number and then we write case constants. Case one. Now you can see this application. I'm taking something called 10, num equal to 10, and this num is passed as a expression value into switch case. So switch is the keyword, and this 10 is holding in num. Now I need to check this 10 should be equal to one of the case. So here the cases are like case 1, 2, 3, and default. So only 3 cases. But here I put 10. So 10 is not matching with 1. So here you can see case 1 with colon you need to write. Case space colon. Case is a keyword. 1 is a value with which you need to compare the expression. Then colon. The system.out.println, and you need to print the value. And if this expression, if this case constant is matching, no, you can break it. You need to come out of the switch case. So for every case constant, we need to write break. That means if the expression is matching with the value, you need to print that whatever the logic is there, and you can come out of the switch case statement. So 10 is matching with 1, it's false. 2, it's false. 3, it's false. So none of the conditions are matching. Then the default will work. So here is, you can see number is not 1, 2, or 3. So when you run this, you need to get the default case. So I'll just see this default is equivalent to else part. Just now we have seen if else statement. Every else if the default statement is equivalent to else part. So we'll see the output. Let's go for file, save, and run. You can see the 10 is not matching with any number. So your number is not 1, 2, or 3. So in this way, you need to execute your applications. Thank you.